Alright, and welcome everyone to episode 17 and our determined exterminators. And in the previous episode, we were about to assault the evangelizing zealots. Everything has been set, economy has been more or less stabilized, and we're going to commence the attack. So, due to our kind of pathetic energy credits income, we're going to send one fleet away from Hodranus system. Just to not cause a huge malus, and this is in the meantime until we get some power plants going to stabilize this terrible energy income. Worst case scenario, we're just gonna take some from our sectors, which actually has plenty of that, so we can just take it right now, and that surplus should keep us going during the war. Just gonna make a final check on our ports, see if we can build any trade hubs, although I see that we filled everything up. And yeah, well, technically we can build trade hubs over here. And I think that's about it. So without any more delays, let's get this war going. And zing. There we go. Let's go. That fleet. Alright, so we're gonna send in Alpha for now. Let's see how tough are those fortresses. Barely anything, nothing too serious. So let's go ahead and assault that fortress. And yeah, we're just gonna have to track the enemy movement fleets and see what we're going to do. So there's one up north, and it seems it's going back to defend. Okay. So Alpha should arrive any moment now. Okay, there we go. Minus 13 my energy. That should be manageable. Here comes the assault. We should get to transport to follow Alpha fleet as well. I completely forgot. There we go. No resistance. Should be easy. Alright, let's proceed with bombing this planet, which is has some good defenses. Let's see, do they have a Nexus? Stronghold? Yes, they do. Okay. Alright, so I see 2 fleets incoming. Okay, let's send the Beta fleet to intercept them via this hyperlane, so they won't take those outposts away from us. So Beta fleet is on its way. Gamma fleet actually. Okay. Okay. Right. They're merging fleets. Oh, by mistake I've sent both fleets. Don't need them both. Let's send one back. They apparently were set to follow, and I didn't notice. So just gonna send Gamma fleet back and just send Alpha. I think that should be enough. Okay. So we should be able to assault this planet very soon. Honestly, we should be able to do it right now. army should start landing, but the AI sometimes refuses to land them, so we have to do it manually. Let's stop the Armageddon bombardment. We don't want to completely wreck the entire system. We're gonna make use of it. Okay, we've lost one army, I think. What's this? Ah, trade points. Okay, we're gonna take care of that later. Let's see if there's anything interesting to research. Not much. Let's get those engineering facilities then. And their capital has fallen. This is good. Now continue to the second system. Oh, they have 7 planets. Alright, because they expanded the other side. Alright. Something just ran out. Capacity overload. Okay, let's get this back. Wow, minus 66 malus. Holy shit. This is really bad. Okay. Sure you want to rival me? Let's get this planet. That malus is getting out of hand. Wow. Bad. To keep producing these robots faster to fill up this planet. Oh, if we only could close this somehow. And yeah, that starbase upkeep cost increasing because we're capturing new starbases doesn't really help much. We might need to dismantle some starbases because the cap is also getting out of hand. Let's bomb this. But I'm going to dismantle this one. No, not. I can't return control. I can only do this. I can only do this after the war. It's another fortified planet. And the first nation submits to the Marauders. Okay. I just need to crack those defenses. No. This is ours. Get let's get Gamma Fleet back into orbit, into its docking station. We can actually just capture those surrounding planets. There's no need to keep Beta Fleet just hanging around doing nothing. Let's get some systems. Let's focus those that has high energy. Actually, this is a good one, and this is also a decent one. Yeah, let's just 6 energy. This some good systems right here. Another uncolonized planet. Oh, just look at this. Oh wow. Okay, this is we must take that. 2 Betharian stones are going to greatly help us with this energy crisis we're experiencing. So this is a main target. Get to capture that system. I think we should reinforce our armies. And no trace of the Zealots fleets, just not even a trace. Okay. Let's get some armies. Okay. Right, this has been taken. Let's take this one. Just to make close this entire territory. Want to capture all those systems eventually. Okay. This is going terribly slow, the robot construction here. It's terribly slow. That Malus is getting worse by the moment. Wow. This is really the reason for it is just because the pop upkeep. Well, the pop upkeep is only 40 actually, but yeah, ship upkeep is together with the ship upkeep it just really makes things difficult. And to top it all, we don't have the power plant upgrades, so we're stuck with only the second tier of power plants in the mid game, which is very very unlucky in terms of rolling technology. Right, so we have Star Fortresses and Dual Steel Armor. Both are good. Carrier operation is useless. We're not going to use aircraft carriers, and since they pretty much have to no damage. Defense platforms, not really important right now. Let's pick Star Fortresses. They're working on this planet. Man, they fortified them so freaking. So many troops, Jesus. Okay, this planet is ours. Let's take this black hole. They offer like no resist. So I think they just pulled back their fleets to the other side. And probably they hope that I won't follow them to that side of the map. Okay. No problem, I'll take free territory happily, even. Alright, armies have landed. This is the invasion is underway. Hopefully we won't take too many casualties and we just lost our general. It's perfect. Taking some losses. We're gonna need to reinforce our armies. That's for sure. Right. That was the last planet in this section. In this southern section of the Empire. And there's the fleet. There's a 6k fleet on its way to Beta fleet. That's pretty brave. Let's give them a nice welcome then. If they want a space battle, then we should give them a space battle. So this planet is crucial. It's crucial that we colonize it. That 2 Betharian stones are going to make a huge difference. And we're nearing the Malus again. We're gonna have to take more energy from our sectors. Alright. And this is the last one. There's another planet we can colonize. Let's see. In engineering and physics output. That's actually a very good planet to build lots of science stations in it. There's some like a very rare combination of physics output and engineering output together. That's the first time I actually see such a thing. So we can later, once we will cover that horrible Malus, we can actually build some, fill it up with science stations. So there's that. Oops. Okay. Where's Alpha? Alpha just finished capturing. Send it for repairs. Actually, just no need for reports, just take those northern territories. And here comes the Lot Fleet. We're gonna greet them at close range combat. See, they have 8 cruisers, plenty of railguns. Yeah, they're just pure kinetic fleet, pure kinetic. And I think we have balanced armor. Yeah, pure armor. But this is not good. This is outdated armor. This is tier 2 armor. That's not nice. I should have upgrade that to tier 3. I didn't notice that. Not good. Here we go. Alright, looks like we took them down without any losses. There's no victory screen or anything. Just all those spaceports we're capturing are just added to our starbase capacity. Just gonna need to dismantle several of them. But that's the fleet. Their navy is gone. That was quick. Okay, let's see. Oh, we can already force status quo. That's perfect. So we can just capture as much as we like, and when we are feel that that's enough, we can just sign for peace and colonize and keep developing our economy. Ooh, getting close to Malos. Let's get some resources. Also getting mineral kept. Wow, that's very rare actually. Getting mineral kept like that. So how reinforced is this system? Well, we don't know. No information about it. We're gonna check out soon. Let's repair Alpha Fleet. Other system under our control. And peace treaty. Aha. So the Zealots stopped their war against the Servitors. I wonder why. Yes, that's a big reason to us. Let's transfer some robot pops in the meantime. We should have done it before, while we're waging this war. Start constructing pops. I can't even clear those debris because I don't have the energy for it. There we go. Let's send Beta for repairs. And Alpha just finished repairing. Let's send him to capture this planet. Federations forming up. Looks like we're slowly filling up this planet. Let's get some more pops here. Okay. Oh. Speed things up a bit. Insulting us. Okay. Sure. See how that will work. Well, how that will work for you. Insulting us. Okay. So Alpha Fleet is almost in position, and we should be able to take this. Oh, that's the fleet. 3.4k, the survivors of the previous battle. Well, so this is where they're hiding. Right? Not anymore. Let's see how fortified is this. Pretty fortified. Why am I not surprised? It commence bombing. Enemy presence. And there's another fleet. Defensive pact. So the Servitor signs defensive pacts with the dwarfs now. Thing. Right. Sending more armies to support our current transport fleet since it took some losses. And we are capital minerals. This would be an excellent time to build the fleet actually. The only thing is this energy upkeep. Let's see how much energy. Only 2 energy upkeep. Um, let's get some cruisers here. Let's since Gamma fleet is docked, let's get in some destroyers. The end of the Spiral Confederacy. I can almost guarantee that those guys refused to surrender to the Marauders and got pretty much exterminated. So yeah, I guess they prefer death instead of surrender. Nation under attack. Really? Okay, so that planet is more or less empty, and I think the best course of action now would be to force the peace and develop the planets we just captured. Yeah, this would be the best option, the best choice to do. And there's no point in capturing more territory. Don't need to go greedy because we will need to dedicate resources to rebuild it anyway. So let's again take it in small bites. Well, that's medium bites, kinda. I think this is a good time to end this war. Send our fleets back to base, and we have some work to do. And the first thing to do is to get this planet colonized ASAP. This is so important. Horrendous is the closest, so let's find Horrendous. Where's Horrendous? I can't find it for some reason. Okay, Mizar maybe? Now is the closest after that. Can't find it either. Ah, there we go. Alright. Before I do so, right, since we just finished the machine templates, we can start to customize our robots a bit. And we're going to do that. We're going to make energy workers, since our original props are good at working minerals, but we have no robots to work on energy. That's what we're going to do. So we will go to the machine template and create a subspecies. We will now remove minerals, and we will add instead energy credits. And we also will remove the robot upkeep. This is important because robot upkeep is the energy we pay for them. This is going to further reduce our energy upkeep, so this is good. And we just go. And we're gonna create the template. And now we will colonize that planet, and we will build our new energy worker templates, so we can effectively benefit the most from this planet by having robots that specialize at working on energy tiles. Okay, so let's get this going here. And for our current wards, well, we just need to start working on them. We can't really clear blockers right now. Let's get the energy worker over here. This planet has been devastated. Let's get some more energy worker over there. We have plenty of minerals, so we should make good use of them. Okay. Once the fleets, once Alpha fleet will dock, we should get, we should decrease that malus, that penalty. Okay. We can add this to our sector. Well, the Zealots lose their capital. That would probably be a big crushing blow to them. That would be hard to recover, since usually the capital is the one that has the most infrastructure and is the most developed. So this is gone from them. Let's repair all those devastated buildings. Okay, command matrix is almost up. And so is 0-point reactor, so we're gonna have a maxed out energy power capacity pretty early for this tech. This tech is usually late game stuff. And let's go for ecological adaptation. I think this will unlock us the option to terraform into machine worlds, which are very, very good. They give a very large boost to production, everything, science, energy, and minerals. It's a very powerful ascension perk. And yeah, so now we basically, all we have to do now is recover. And I think we can also salvage some minerals from them. Debris. I think they had a tier 4 armor we can salvage. So all the influence we've hoarded, we made a good use of it, because we used it to drain our sector of energy to keep our head above above the negatives. And what I'm going to do now, I think I'm going to demolish some of those starports to increase this starbase upkick penalty, since we captured too many, and now we're just paying increased costs. I don't think we're gonna need tier anymore, since our frontline starbase is going to move up, so we're gonna dismantle it. It served us well. Alright, and we can use this opportunity to reinforce our fleets. We have plenty of minerals. Oh, what did I click? No! What am I doing? Okay, so we should use this opportunity to bolster our fleets. We have still lots of command limit to spare. So let's get some cruisers. It's one. Let's reinforce Alpha Fleet with some cruisers as well. Finally, Beta Fleet. Beta Fleet is 5 out of 10. What? Weird. Oh, never mind. They are reinforcing. Okay, so let's reinforce the Gamma Fleet. Yeah, got confused a bit. Let's give them 5 cruisers. And that's it. That should be it. This should give a nice boost in power. We actually need to boost our naval capacity. So let's see if we can build some anchorage. That would be an excellent spot. And I think that upgrades the anchorages. Go. Those moments when you have so much minerals. So nice. This is going to be a nice boost. Let's upgrade the Starhold so we can build more what's it called? Trading hubs. That's this. Okay. One is going to be a nice staging ground. Let's get another shipyard here. Or later on, when we will need when we will open a war against the dwarves, we're gonna have a nice staging ground here with a good shipyard. Alright, and that should be it. Speed things up. So fleets are being reinforced. Should also reinforce our transport fleet, since they took some losses. And I think we're gonna move our new base of operations into Ep.17. Let's get the Starhold upgraded, and we're gonna turn our previously staging ground. We're gonna turn it into a trading hub. So we don't need all the spaceports. We're gonna turn them into trading hubs, and then we're gonna turn this one, put a off-world trading company, and we will move our fleets to this new system. It's important to keep moving your fronts as you grow in territory. The previously forts that you used them to stage assaults, you can now just replace the shipyards with trading hubs or maybe anchorages, and you assign your new staging grounds, your new forts that you launch your assaults from, as close as possible to the enemy borders. So the front is always moving, and you should also always update its star bases as well. And that's about it for this episode. So a successful war, gained plenty of territory, and we are starting to grow in power relative to our neighbors. We started small, but we're starting to push everyone aside, so this is good. And yeah, that's it for this episode, and I'll see you on the next one.